Hey, today we're going to take a quiz together. It's going to be on the posterior muscles of the arm. And this should be fun because I haven't even looked at the quiz, not even a little bit. So I'm genuinely taking this live with you. Let's get to it. My name is Anthony. This is Shapeshift Wellness, the channel that uses science to explore fitness, yoga, and meditation. If you like that sort of thing, then subscribe to the channel. Now let's take a quiz together. As always, when we're taking a quiz together, just make sure to pause the video if you need extra time to think. I will try to give you practical takeaways and memory devices as they come up in my own mind. But again, I'm taking this live this time. So yeah, let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay, so first question, identify the structure called X. Okay, so I mean, we're looking at the back of the arm, so it's got to be a triceps muscle. It's on the outside, not the inside, so it has to be probably a lateral muscle. Unfortunately, they gave us, this is really obnoxious, they gave us all three possible heads of the triceps. Well, let's see here. So it's got to be the lateral head because the long head goes up and connects all the way to the infraglenoid tubercle, so it's actually more medial, weirdly enough. Anyway, it's the lateral head. That's final answer. Oh, it doesn't tell me. I hate that. It doesn't tell me that I got it correct. Oh, that really bugs me. Okay, now what are we looking at? We're looking at the back side of the arm still, and we're still looking at a muscle. I say that because look at this. They gave us olecranon. That's a bony thing. Why would they put that in when we're looking at a muscle quiz? That's just a throwaway answer. Okay, so they gave us the same stuff. What are we looking at? Is it the long head, the short head, or the medial head? There is no short head of the triceps, so that's a lie. Stop lying to me. And does it look long to you? So the other possible option here is it wants me to say, is it the long head of the triceps? Well, I can tell you, no, it's not. And the reason I know that is because look where it connects. It connects here. The long head goes all the way up here. So no, it can't be the long head because it's not long enough. Oh crap, I gotta quickly select medial head. It's the medial head, by the way. Okay. Cool. Oh, this is nerve-wracking when they don't tell me that I got the correct answers. Okay, now what are we looking at? Okay, so we needed to identify all three triceps muscles accurately. Well, this, as you can see, so just look at where it goes, right? So you can see that this muscle, if we trace it all the way up, it's going to go way up here and then come down. That is a long head. That is a long muscle. So it's probably the long head of the triceps, right? That would make sense. Right, let's see. Yeah, again, it's not telling us stuff. Okay, so what part of this bone? Ooh, you have to actually know what bone we're looking at. What bone are we looking at? I'll give it away. It's the ulna. We're looking at the ulna. And the reason I know is because it's got this weird knobbly hook on the end. Oh, I forgot I had that. There we go. So it's got this hook right here, and it wants to know what is that giant hook called. So that's actually your elbow right here. That's this thing right here. And that is called the olecranon. I don't have a memory device for that. I just kind of know that. Some things you just memorize, and that's just the way it is. What is the origin of the long head of the triceps brachii? Triceps brachii. Hey, I already said this. I said this before it even asked me. It's the infraglenoid tubercle. So there's two glenoid tubercles that stuff connects to. There's a supraglenoid tubercle, which is on top of the glenoid fossa, and that's where the biceps connects, because the biceps muscle goes up and then around the top. It curves around the top of the head of the humerus. And so anyway, the infraglenoid tubercle is your long head. By the way, fun fact, since we have a few seconds here, fun fact, the biceps brachii long head muscle goes up and it actually becomes the labrum of the shoulder. It actually directly forms, I think it's like 80% of the labrum. So that's why using your biceps when you tear your labrum can sometimes irritate it. Same with triceps, because the triceps long head forms, I think, the rest of the 20% of the labrum. So anyway, fun fact. Okay, what is the origin of the medial head of the triceps brachii? The origin, well, what do we have? Coracoid process? No, because that's like a little thing. Look, just look, right? So it connects to this entire like giant area. That is not a little coracoid process. Also, the coracoid process is in like a totally different place. Is it the infraglenoid tubercle? No, that's in the shoulder. Is it, we got two options on the radial groove. Now that sounds promising. Supero-lateral or infero-medial? I would say infero-medial because it looks medial to me. Sometimes it's hard to remember these bony insertions, so you just kind of reason your way through. I haven't reviewed this stuff in like 2 years, so here we go. What is the origin of the lateral head of the triceps brachii? The origin. Okay, so we have, again, coracoid process. No, that's just a throwaway answer. You should just know, like, look, again, just look. It connects to a big area. It's not a little process. Lateral epicondyle. No, because that would be way down. The condyles of the humerus are like at the elbow joint, and we want to know the origin, and the origin is usually proximal as opposed to distal. Okay, I gotta hurry up and answer this. What is the origin? Is it the infero? No, it's gonna be the superolateral, because look, you see how this muscle connects higher up and more lateral to the outside than the previous muscle? So that's our answer. Okay. What is the insertion of the triceps brachii tendon? Insert, so probably distal. So we're looking like further down the arm. The insertion of the triceps tendon. Oh, that's the olecranon for sure. Yeah, because the triceps come around and connect to the bone of your elbow. And you can just kind of like feel it, you know, if you fire up your triceps, I'm pushing my hand into the back of my head, and I'm just feel your triceps on the back of your arm, and then trace them, just like feel where that muscle goes. It goes to the elbow. And then, God, I wish I had a way for you to remember olecranon. I'm sure somebody has a clever way. 8 out of 8. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I must have learned something in school. All those years. They paid off. So, hey, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and share this with your friends if they're studying anatomy. It might help them.